this light sort of blows out my face a little bit. Sorry about that. I thought maybe we would do some more questions. It's been a while, so I was just going through and pick some. I guess it just doesn't matter what order I go in, does it? First one is, if you were able to compete in an Olympic event, which would you choose? I love the Winter Olympics. I know more people seem to like the summer, but I like the winter. I don't know. I like the idea of the speed skating. I always have. But I also like sort of the downhill skiing. Yeah. I've always been torn between those two being my favorites. I'm going to say speed skating. Yeah, we'll go with that. What's your perfect Sunday? Sleeping very, very late and watching football. Yeah, I know. Seriously, yeah. What mystery or unsolved case would you like to know the truth about? Well, I guess technically it's not unsolved, but of course the JFK thing. Did Oswald really act alone? That whole thing. And then what was the name of that? There was a case out in California in the 50s. What was her name? Dahlia? I can't remember now. She was killed, but she was like cut in half, and they cut her face, her mouth to make her smile bigger, and she was just brutally murdered and then displayed in this really weird way. And nobody ever did figure out who it was, although they did think it was someone who had a medical background, a doctor or something, because of the way she was cut. But it's one of those weird mysteries that you would like to know the answer to. When was the last time you went dancing? Well, it's probably been 10 years maybe. But I used to actually, I know, really, go dancing quite a bit, which I never ever thought I would be one of those people. I kind of had a regular thing with my friends. We would go out and they called it cruising. You go to one bar and you kind of go, there was like 4 or 5 bars, and you would go to each one at a certain time, and the cover was free, and there was drink specials. And I wasn't a real big drinker, but we would go. It was just kind of a social thing. So you would go, and it was sort of the same kind of group of people every week. So you'd get to know people, and it wasn't the last bar. It was a bar, one of the bars. There was a country western bar. I know, really. And we would go and hang out, and slowly but surely, for whatever reason, I was dragged out on the dance floor and taught two-step. Because, this is Texas. I guess it's mandatory. So I reluctantly agreed to dance. And I, got to enjoy it. It was fun. We did do that. And then a different friend wanted to take dancing lessons. And yeah, I really didn't want to do that, but he was my friend, and I thought, that'd be something fun for us to do, and we did. It was during the week, and we would go and have dinner and then go to the dance lessons. So it was, country western dancing, two-stepping, really? I know, I was shocked for myself that I actually even did that. So we're at dinner before the first lesson, and we're just chit-chatting about the upcoming class and this, that, and the other, and so we're just talking about it. And he says, "Look, I got to tell you, you need to lead." Really? I was like, well, oh, okay, I guess I can learn to lead. I typically don't lead when I dance, but I like to learn things, so why not? Why not? And I thought that was weird, but okay. So of course it was very awkward for me to go from following to leading and dancing, and then also he was like a good foot taller than me, so that was strange to try to lead someone who's much bigger. And then I think instinctually he didn't want to follow, and so he was trying to lead me to lead him, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It was a joke. It was ugly. And so we did that, and then the next week we went back, and more awkwardness and weirdness. And the third week we go, and the instructor's not there, and we're just sort of standing around waiting with everyone else. And this guy comes up and he says, like, I gotta tell you guys something. Your dance instructor was shot in the face. And of course we were like, oh my gosh. He goes, no, he's okay. He just got shot in the chin. It was like a drive-by thing. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But needless to say, he was shot in the face, and he won't be here tonight, nor the rest of the class. So the class was canceled. They didn't have anybody, I guess, to fill in. I was secretly relieved. Yeah. We never did sign up for a different class ever again. It was just too weird. I think it was just too weird for both of us. So that was the end of my dancing, if you want to call it that. We will talk to you guys later.